Greetings, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jerry, and you have reached my channel, Carnivore Jerry, in the middle of the forest. It is glorious outside for me today because, drum roll, please, I have broke my stall. I am off of 212. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I don't know what caused it. Last night, at 6 o'clock, after Cindy and Brian's live, was the last thing I ate. Today, we're doing this biometric screening business here with Quest Diagnostics. And it's rinky-dink, I have to admit. The people that come in to do the testing, they prick your finger, they measure your blood glucose, they check your waist circumference, they weigh you, all the things. And ultimately, what our company does do for us is, if we participate in these Quest Diagnostics biometric screenings, we get money off of our health insurance every month. So I say to that, because you guys know how cheap I am, when it comes to certain things, I am there for it. Give me money. Give me the health. I say first and foremost. The test today, my portion, right now it's 12:20 Central Standard Time. And my portion starts at 2:30 this afternoon. So my shift starts at 1, so it's cutting into my work time. But that's okay. I don't need to eat afterwards. You guys know, if you know, you know, right, Maria? That I don't mind not eating. As a matter of fact, I feel pretty good today. So, there are people that after the test are human resources. People have donuts and yogurt and fruit juice and bananas, all the high carby things to help people cope after they fasted. To that, I say, hooey! I have to giggle because these people are like vultures. Typically, there may not be things available for second shift, but not to fear. Au contraire, monsieur. I have my own ground beef and hard-boiled eggs. But I don't feel faint now, and I won't feel faint after the test. Oh, what was me? I can see YouTube taking that shot as the thumbnail. Let me do it again, except this time slower so that they can see it. I love it. You guys know I don't have time for editing. I don't have time for thumbnails these days. Seriously, studying all the things for this class. And I know you understand. But what that means is my social game sucks big time. I'm not on a lot of the YouTube channels. I'll see them. Maybe I have time to do 5 minutes, maybe make a comment here or there. Please don't misunderstand. It's not because I'm dissing anybody. And I know people like Cindy DeManch. She understands. Xana, she understands. Low Carb Spin Karen, she understands. These ladies know. If you know, you know. Right, ladies? Wink. Is that a good thumbnail, too? This is what happens when I fast. I get kind of giddy because burning them ketones. I realized that this whole week I have been taking to work Stop with the hands. Oh my goodness. I have been taking to work the same thing. Ground beef, egg life wraps, Cholula, and sour cream. Yesterday, sour cream. Today, the leftover sour cream to go on the lunch. But it works for me. So, sticking on subject, Jerry. No squirrel moments. And no more hand gestures. Put your hands down. Sticking on the subject of the day, staying on YouTube, staying on my social game. I'm very social at 5 o'clock with the Dr. Kilts. I'm very social in my group for my coaching, where my coaching is concerned. Yesterday, wow, we had a phenomenal speaker, Coach Jen. She spoke about integrating the coaching system, starting it up, and of course people had questions, and you guys know I listen while I work. So I heard everything, and I'm just waiting for the Zoom video to come out so I can watch it again, because we had a company meeting yesterday, and in the meeting, not a big deal to us at Second Shift at all. In the meeting, they announced that there's a 3% increase in the salary across the board with all the shifts, all the different, whether you're assembly like me, because that's all I want to do. In my younger years, I did the management. I did all the things that mattered to climb up corporate ladders, and I have to giggle when I see these corporate kings and queens right now. Man, does it go right to their heads. Boom. So first shift got the 3% increase. Second shift, typically, as many of you in America, I don't know about the world because I live in the United States, so those of you that are outside of the U.S., chime in, let me know. In the United States, I knew it to be that third shift workers always got paid more than the second shift workers. And they announced that I didn't put any lipstick on today, the second shift workers were staying at the $2 an hour increase. Fine with me, that's cool. Third shift, however, I say woo-hoo for them, and about time. They're up to an increase of $3 an hour more. So, first shift, holy Toledo, some of the people had a royal hissy conniption because third shift is making more money than they are, but they're telling me this. They're beefing, moaning, and complaining to me, who makes $2 an hour more than they do. And I'm just putting stuff together going, la 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 la, in my mind. I can't wait till I go home, la 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 la. I really cannot wait till I retire. Listen, I'm not a factory chick. I am an extremely social butterfly. I like to do things. I like to do stuff with family. I like friends that are friends and not BSers. We all know the kind, if you know what I mean. So we have a group that was started by Mission Carnivore Andy, and this group is WhatsApp. It's an app. I didn't know about it, but he started it to try to help because his channel is growing more than his wife's channel. Oh, I shouldn't say that. His wife's channel was first. He was on it with his wife's channel. I digress. Sorry, Andy. Then he spun off and did Mission Carnivore, and he is doing something else that I don't know about that's not carnivore related, but he's into a lot of the AI stuff. So he started this WhatsApp for those of us that are not tech savvy and don't have a clue what a megabyte is or a gigabyte. So, after a while, after a period of time, I thought, this is right up Amy's alley. This is right up Dustin's alley. I'm going to invite them as my friends into the app. The more the merrier, the bigger the group, whatever. Into the group. So who's all in the group, Jerry, you ask? Okay, obviously Andy, he started it. And Chanelle, she's in there. Sorry, Chanelle's in there. Cindy DeManch is in there. Amy, Rockin' Keto Amy. Dustin is in there. What I'm going to do is, you guys know when I drive, the brain falls on the head. Boom, boom, boom. I forget channels. I forget names, etc. What I will do when I get home, however, is make sure that I put the channels down below. So, this group, this WhatsApp group, I am so happy that Dustin just pulled up his bootstraps and came through, and he's coming up with these phenomenal ideas. But again, me, and my life, and all encompassing, I'll tell you what, it does stink working second shift. When everybody works first shift, or they have home businesses, or they're quite frankly successful in YouTube, that they don't have another job. And this may be a hobby. I know Cindy had said it's a hobby. I started out thinking it would be a hobby, and then the chance came for me to become a coach. So of course I jumped on that bandwagon for show. And right now, like I said, socially, not so good at all. Dustin, I believe he does things, a lot of things with his family, taking care of his family. Chanelle, she's a stay-at-home person that wants to have this as her future business. Amy, first off, I did forget one. Again, my apologies. It's the steering wheel. Lindy, she is stupendous. If you guys don't know who Lindy is, I will include her channel. She's been doing YouTube, I believe, for over 4 years. Correct me if I'm wrong. Any of you, correct me if I'm wrong, and any of my stats, chime in down below. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You won't. But Lindy's channel has wonderful recipes. Paleo Barbie is her YouTube handle. So she did more recipes and ate more along the paleo line back in the day. And a lot of her recipes are more along the lines of keto. You will see her evolve from her weight. You will see Lindy, the incredible shrinking Lindy, I call her. I watch her channel on repeat again and again and again, because yes, I don't eat vegetables, I eat carnivore, and Lindy primarily is carnivore. She eats maybe more vegetables than I do, my occasional pickle and sauerkraut, but please go and check out her channel. Put her channel on repeat. The only time I can't overwatch and over repeat is when I go on vacation or I went to visit my sister, because, well, home visiting, etc. And I know she understands. Now, where was I? Amy, Rockin' Keto Amy. Again, her name, Keto. She lost a lot of weight. Amy and I are almost like sisters. We both are tall girls. We both have had hip surgery. We both have lost a lot of weight. She had 2 hip surgeries. I had 1. She's interviewing me this upcoming Sunday on her channel, and I will, I don't know if I can simulcast it myself and me do a live. I know that on her channel she can't, because she said that she has a program that she's going to do the live and people are going to comment on her channel. Of course, she's interviewing me. And she, after it's done, will send me the link, and then I will put it on the link. But I want everybody to, I'll include that link down below, when it's going to be on her channel, etc., and everybody's channel. I will include everybody's channel. I am amazed that Lindy has not exceeded the amount of watch time, the wonderful information and the recipes that she has in her channel. Same with Amy. Amy is one dynamic dynamo. That's, like I said, we are like sisters, or even I could even go out and say sisters in Christ. She's Catholic. I used to be Catholic. We have a lot of similarities. She's got the curly red hair. I got the curly gray. Let's talk about Cindy DeManch. We cannot forget her, because her and I essentially started our YouTube channels at the same time. Cindy has the ultimate gift with people. Call her compassionate Cindy. Compassionate, kind Cindy. I don't know how many words I can say to extol the virtues of Cindy. Everybody loves her. And if you don't love her, I will include the link down below so that you can love her as much as I love her. Her channel is zoomed because she does the lives and she does a lot of interviewing, whereas I don't. Cindy's the one that says, I'm not telling tales out of school at all. Cindy's the one that says she does this for enjoyment. She did this to open and enlighten people's minds, similar to me, about her journey. And she is a giver and a helper, 100%. Thank you very much for everything you offer to this community. Dustin's another one. I didn't know Dustin's channel. I watch Dustin's live every Sunday. Typically it's before I get ready for church. Then I'll excuse myself during the live if I can't chime in and talk amongst ourselves and say, I'll be hitting the shower right now, Dustin. I'll be back. Talk amongst yourself. I had asked our WhatsApp starter of the group, Andy, if I should maybe think about veering off of the carnivore, because I'm thinking maybe this group is maybe the topic is very saturated. Very rarely will I go on other channels. There's a time and a place. If I have to learn how to put sheetrock in a room, I will go on YouTube and learn that. They don't call it YouTube University for nothing. And Andy had started something that I don't know. You know, he's never really, pardon me, I don't have anything to drink. Andy has really never divulged to us, nor is it any of our business, frankly. That's the truth. What he does, but he spinned off. I haven't seen him on YouTube in forever doing YouTubey things. But he's spun off and is doing TikTok. I don't do TikTok. Again, say it with me. If you know, you know. And Andy is a sportsy guy too. So I know that he's busy. They just had their first grandbaby. So I know what it's like having grandchildren. We have plenty of them. They live in Kenosha. We don't visit them often. That's a fact. Distance, time, work, etc. Hell, Mayo Clinic, all the things. And being a first grandparent, Lindy, she's the first grandparent. She goes out to Colorado and visit her grandbaby. So I know Hope and Andy are busy with their thing. And I know Dustin has got things going on in his life. Obviously, I'll include his channel down below. Chanelle moved from South Africa to the United Arab Emirates, UAE. I think that's what they call it. So she's busy. She wants to start this as her career, livelihood, where it's monetized. But doggone it, when I see beautiful content, people that actually know what they're doing, other than me, doing a video, uploading it from Canva, and onto YouTube every night, zero editing. That's my beat. But their creative editing and thumbnails are superior. Why aren't their channels monetized? I don't get it. I don't get the algorithm. I know we talk about it in our WhatsApp group. And our WhatsApp group was started, for example, and people were saying, okay, tell me how many watch hours you have, and we all discussed it for monetization. So I believe Andy's monetized. I believe Cindy's monetized. I am not. I believe Dustin. Yeah, I think Dustin is monetized. Amy, Lindy, myself, and Chanelle were not. So what was originally discussed was, after everything was laid out, we all gave our hours to get to the 3,000 first for the first level of monetization, and then the 4,000 watch hours is for the full monetization. It was decided that, okay, I was the closest to the 3,000 first. Okay, we're all gonna band around Jerry and help her get the 3,000 hours, 4,000 hours. Then we'll band around Lindy and we'll get her up to 3,000 hours, 4,000 hours, etc., etc. Same thing is going to happen with the other people. So that changed, and I don't know. Other than, I don't know. If you guys know, you know, I'm pretty thin-skinned, and I'm very sensitive. Sorry about that. That's my backup beeper. I'm very sensitive. Always been sensitive ever since I was a little girl. I can't change me. I come off differently in retrospect to, say, my job, for example. I come off differently because I'm a big city realtor mentality. I'm a big city girl. Big city thought process. So when I moved here and I chose not to practice real estate because I just didn't want to drive from Timbuktu to Timbuktu in seeking gainful employment as I do here, I'm thinking, this is pretty good. I'm making almost $25 an hour to put things together. But the drama and the stories and the gossiping, and when it falls into certain groups, I don't like you because, I'm not going to help you because, I won't say hello to you on a chat because, I have a problem with you because, all the things that bothers me. And it's not me personally, all me, because I see it with other people. I see how other people get treated in this building that I'm looking at right now. I see how other people get treated in the groups. I don't like it. I enjoy helping people, and that's my goal for the carnivore way of eating. I have to breathe, rest, relax, breathe, Jerry. Trust the process. Relax. Be still and know that I am God. I tell that to myself. And when the disciple Peter, the apostle Peter, comes in and he's all feisty, you know what I mean? You know how animated I am down with the hands, Jerry. Sometimes I don't want to not do a carnivore channel, but I want to do something different, more vloggy, more lifestyle, more real life, more experiences, good, bad, or other. I want to talk more about the fact that I'm eating the same thing over and over and over again, because I know it gets old. So I have to close because, what time is it? It's 1:45. I start at 1. I have to change into safety shoes and start my day of work. That's all I'm doing today, just this video, and I'm going to put it up, down with the hands. I'm going to put it up, and I encourage your comments. I encourage all of you, if you haven't already been following the people that I named down below, I will make sure to include their channels. I'm going to ask, please, on your way out, please give me a thumbs up. That's not hand gestures. Thumbs up. Give me a like. Comment. Subscribe. Get all the notifications. Ring that bell, as they say. Do all the YouTube-y things, like my friend Lindy says. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you're listening in with earbuds like me and working, I appreciate it. Take care, and we will talk about something different tomorrow. Toodles.